Let me ask the question. Does words matter?
That's my fault. We're gonna get out of here. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does words matter?
Yes.
Okay. Ginny was a religious zealot last stream.
Yeah.
Now she's an independent fundamental Baptist.
So one of Jesus'
Okay.
disciples was named Simon the Zealot. What is a zealot? What do you think a zealot is?
Somebody that has unwavering political religious beliefs.
Okay.
If you're independent and fundamental, independent and fundamental doesn't even match. That's not even two words that match.
Okay.
It don't.
I just
How can you be independent and fundamental? Don't
Straw
match.
man. Hold up. Straw
Go
man.
ahead. Please explain. Please explain.
Josh, go. Yeah.
A little,
Okay. It's a straw man because you define the definition and then you argued against it. That's the straw man problem.
Absolutely not.
Yes, it is.
Fundamental those are opposing terms. Fundamental and independent.
Absolutely, he has a point.
No, he doesn't.
Absolutely, he has a point based on the definitions of the word.
Those words contradict
Yeah,
themselves.
who made the definition?
Fundamental don't
did
contradict
Jenny?
at all.
I'm just wondering who. I mean, I hate to say, but who cares? I mean, it's just a description under the name. She could say anything. She could say light skinned, dark person. You know what I'm saying? It really doesn't matter.
That could be true, but he's not wrong.
Well, no,
I might agree with you that I don't care.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah. I
saying?
mean, no, I ain't say he's wrong. I'm kind
So
of.
does the word fundamental apply?
Fundamental means.
So fundamental
on,
apply, right? So
listen, if you're a zealot, you're unwavering.
Yeah. Let's break it down real quick. So fundamental would apply, right? You think that could go under zealot, fundamental itself?
Being a zealot means that you're unwavering.
I know. So fundamental is base, core, right?
You can be a fundamental zealot.
Yeah, zealot just means zeal. You could be fundamentally sound and still be at zeal while being fundamental.
He's assessing the whole thing, though.
Independent. Independent.
How you spell that? Like this?
That means individual, independent.
How can you be an independent on? You know what? Let's stop this. Come on, man. Stop playing with us, bro.
You don't know what the words mean is the problem. They don't contradict each other.
Okay, independent independent and zealot does not mix together, bro. Come on, man. Stop playing.
Matter of fact, most zealots will be independent because they're going to be kind of one of a kind. They're going to be kind of radical because zealots is kind of radical.
So let me break it down real quick. So Triple Black, when Ginny was on the stream initially, right? She was saying she uses the church to fellowship. All the things in terms of her understanding, she gets it by reading it herself, right?
I want to comment on that too. Go ahead.
I don't know if he saw this part, right? So that's where that self-sustainability of being independent is, right? Then fundamental is core, and therefore it aligns with zealot. If you understand where she was coming from.
I hear you, man. All right.
I appreciate that part, though. I ain't know that.
Yeah. So that's the thing I wanted to give you. You know what I mean? Because he would be right until you understand her story.
Wouldn't independent be anti-Christian? You know, because Christians depend on God, right? So you're independent of the very flock which is supposed to be like we come from, get the same source from God, and you're being independent, meaning that means you don't have you're on your own, do your own thing. But
it's independent from the other denominations or other types of Baptists, because there's lots of different types of Baptists. I'm delineating myself as this certain type of Baptist. I'm not a Southern Baptist.
I mean,
come on, you cut her off, man. You got to let the point. We trying to understand where she coming from, dog.
Yeah. Well. Now I wonder: are we trying to understand, or we want to pick apart some shit What about what you been saying all day?
That's what I want to comment on.
Yeah,
it's not on.
Hey, and side note, I'm independent from most Israelites. I don't really carry myself like most Israelites out there. There's a bunch of different camps. There's a bunch of people that do their own things. So yeah, I'm kind of separate from that. My group that I have.
Would that make y'all divided?
This nigga.
I mean, yeah, niggas been divided. Where you been at? Niggas been divided for 400, 500 years. When have niggas come together? That's why we still in slavery now.
Rick, you actually don't have to concede that point, though. We've been talking. We know each other from here. We've been talking all night, independent and with each other, and we haven't contradicted each other one time. So
true.
We have strict rules, right? Back to what Ginny said. So when we stick to those rules, the discrepancies are minimal. So I mean, he could say that shit, but that's why Beans, tell this nigga again he don't want no smoke with me. I love you. You old nigga, you.
I'll come get you.
Y'all gotta let me handle that, man. I got you.
No.
I'm telling you, and I don't even need no book.
This is my specialty.
What kind of Christian are you?
Get his ass, Ginny. Now I'm tired of his shit. And Triple Black, you next. God damn it.
I'm just a Christian.
Man, hey, listen. I mean, I'm gonna give you
fair warning. We can't hear her.
Hey, I'll give you fair warning. My last name, my mama's last name was John. Saint Jean Baptiste. So you don't want to play that game with me at all. I promise you. I promise you. You don't want to play that game.
Up until this point, I'm gonna be honest. You've been very incoherent. Go ahead, Ms. Ginny.
So I'm asking Ruthless, what type of Christian are you?
I'm just a Christian.
There's
only one type of Christian.
Well, technically, yes, but you have to delineate yourself because that term has been muddied.
Well, if we're doing everything under biblical context, right, under God's authority, right, we know that God is the master of the universe. So therefore, he is our boss, and he over us, and we worship him. So therefore, we're not independent. We're dependent upon his strength and his glory.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but Catholics call themselves Christians, and Jehovah's Witnesses call themselves Christians, and Mormons, and all types of people. So what do you believe as you call yourself a Christian?
Well, I believe that God is sovereign. I believe that God chooses his people. God loves his people, and he delivers his people. There is no free will. We're not here to make friends. We're not here to recruit. Right? Our God is a gangster. He takes what he wants, when he wants, and how he wants. That's how I believe.
So you're a Calvinist. You believe in predestination.
Okay, you call me that.
Okay, so that's a term that you can use to try to.
I'm just a Christian that the Bible preaches this principle. So I'm in those pure scriptures. I don't refer to Calvin or anybody else. I'm going straight. We go from Genesis to Revelations and break this thing down.
Well, I mean, that's semantics, but when you're talking to other people, it's good to actually describe what you are so people know what you're talking about.
Well, the Bible describes itself, right? God makes himself known to who he makes himself known to. He doesn't really need me to do that. So God is our fortress, right? So we're not here to be about me or make it about trying to acquiesce to anybody else's, so you can understand. God handles all that.
But I'm not asking you who God is. I'm asking you what you believe.
I believe in God, that he runs this.
Do you believe that Jesus is God?
Of course.
Okay, so that's another delineation that you can make, because there are people who call themselves Christians who don't believe that.
That's fine. Just because you call yourself a Christian don't mean you're a Christian.
That's exactly what I'm asking. I'm trying to figure out what type of Christian are you?
I told you, I'm just a Christian.
Well, you also... Okay, never mind. You can put...
Absolutely.
I stand on this principle here, right? Now, I do understand the Israelites, right? The Hebrew Israelites that are out there, such as Hamp and them, right? I understand their doctrine or issues. Even though, if you look at the Bible, Abraham is the brother of Paul, right? So we all brothers in Christ. At the end of the day, we all Christians, right? But there are a lot of divisions going on.
What say?
What God said these things are going to happen because people try to lean on their own understanding.
Who's brothers?
But as me, as the Christianhood and my household in Christ, we lean on God's understanding, and we understand that God's in control.
Right. But what I'm just saying is that you should be able to describe in more specific and direct terms of what you believe as a Christian.
That was direct as you ever get. The God's in control. Is that not direct?
No, it's not.
God, wait a minute. God said that God is in control was not a direct statement.
No, because Catholics say that and Protestants say that, and they believe very different things.
Catholics lean on Virgin Mary. We don't. Virgin Mary is nothing in our community, right? We only worship Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know that now because now you've said that. I don't know that when you just say I'm a Christian. That can mean anything.
Well, I'm just telling you, ask me what kind of Christian I'm just a Christian. Now, if you want me to give context to doctrine of our Christian beliefs, then I can break that down to you, which I just did, is that we believe that there's one God, one faith, one baptism, right? We believe that Christ, right, has the victory on the cross. And this is how the believers will be getting in because God loved them. So that's where we stand.
Okay.
All right. Where's Triple Black? All right.
I'm
Jenny,
right here, man.
That was light work. Good shit, Jenny.
Okay, that was light work.
Jenny with me, bro.
That's what you think you just saw? Okay.
I'm biased.
Well,
absolutely.
You see how she was throwing them things? Show them, Jenny. Throw them. Jenny got them nigga knockers, man.
I don't know the scriptures. At all. But anyways, would you say that you're a fundamentalist?
Jesus is the strength of my life.
Huh?
Yes, I'm a fundamentalist.
Okay. I mean, let's just use word semantics. How can you be a independent fundamental Baptist? Please explain.
Okay, I'm happy to. So the independent part of independent fundamental Baptist, you can use that in a term for a church. So to say, because when it comes to churches and denominations, you have like groups and coalitions, and like to start up your own Methodist church, you have to be approved from the upper ups, the higher ups in the Methodist church before you start a Methodist church. So when you're a Baptist, you don't have to do that, and so you can say I'm an independent Baptist because I'm not joined to any other church. I'm not funded by another church. I'm independent, and that's in that sense. So there's that, but I don't have a church because I'm a woman. But as a Christian, I'm independent because I want to delineate myself from other types of Baptists because there's different types of Baptists. So I'm an independent Baptist. Not only am I an independent, but I'm a fundamentalist Baptist because I could be an independent liberal Baptist or an independent progressive Baptist. But
okay. So I mean, can I stop you a second? I mean, so literally, I mean, this is my conjecture. You're trying to. I mean, this is my conjecture. This is my complete opinion, right?
Okay.
It almost seems to me this is the problem that I have with you right now. Is you? I mean, like my mom's name is Jean. Her family was Saint Jean Baptiste, right? Now it sounds like you're almost trying to bastardize. You're trying to bastardize Baptist religion. That's just my complete conjecture. Like you're just trying to. I mean, like you're taking away the principles, right? And you're trying to individualize what the Baptist religion or Baptist mean, right? Right or wrong? Am I completely off? Like you have your own projection of what Baptist is, right? Yes or wrong?
I don't know if I would say that. I'm not saying that what I believe is specific to me, because like someone said earlier,
it's specific to you. You just said it. It came right out your mouth. You said it's specific to you. To you. So it's individualized.
Well, no, I didn't say that.
You said it's specific to you.
No, I didn't say that my beliefs are specific to me. I said I'm independent.
I know. I was saying that the Baptist denomination. I mean, you think that the Baptist denomination should be individualized?
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's a problem. So you can see where I have a problem with you. It's nothing personal.
No.
Okay.
It's nothing personal.
Just no,
So
we can't.
what's the
can't
problem
just
with
say you have a problem. You have to say what the problem is.
I'm just saying. It's just like you can't turn Lutheran into something else. You'd be like, oh yeah, you know what? You're a Lutheran. You can, believe whatever. You know. Oh, you know what? You're a Muslim. You can believe whatever. Like, no. I'm just saying, it's not individual. Like even with the Hebrew Israelites, you know what I'm saying? Imagine if you had. Let me ask you a question, Ham. Let's just say if you had a gay motherfucker that individualized your religion, would you be offended or wouldn't you be offended?
I'll I will answer, even though you use the word religion,
Right.
because it's not religion.
You know what? I believe whatever you want. Like I'm just saying, see how offensive it is. I believe whatever you want.
What are you saying? Like
you know
they created a denomination for homosexuals, and they were
exactly,
Israelites?
exactly.
Now here's
individual fundamental Baptists. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Here's the thing.
It's all gravy, bro.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about a nationality is so-called black homosexuals are Israelites.
So to your religion, and I'm not trying to disrespect you in any way, man. Shout out to you, man. I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect. I'm just saying if you look at the definition, it's independent, fundamental, that meaning that they can take your religion, whatever you believe in, and bastardize that shit.
Well, no.
That's straight up and down.
No, you never even asked me
that's what you
Baptists are. So how could I be bastardizing them? Ask me what it is.
All right, man. Y'all go ahead and please defend her and do whatever you guys got to do, man.
It's not about defending her, Trip. It's not about defending her. It's about having an understanding, bro. Like this, it's. I feel like we're at the.
But you can't. But the thing is, the leader of this show. No, the leader of this show. I just asked him, can they do that shit to his religion?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
How?
Here's the thing.
How? So you mean you can have a gay
Here's
Israelite?
The thing, Triple Black. Baptist is not a religion.
Fuck out of here, man.
Baptist is not a religion.
Let me take care of this. Hebrew Israelism is not a religion. Okay, it's a nationality. When people understand it's their nationality, then they follow the tenets of that nationality. There's a code. All right. It's the Bible is not a religious book. It's a book full of history, archaeology, and prophecy. Right. And there's laws and statutes and commandments and stories to help further those points. So that's what we are subscribed to. Point blank, period. You, whether you like it, understand it, accept it, believe it or not, are most likely an Israelite. So if you were gay, you would still be an Israelite because it's your nationality. Do you see the difference there?
Yeah, I see that.
All right, but you tried to if I'm like I didn't Baptist, answer, like I just didn't feel like going into it.
No, what I'm saying is I'm a Baptist. You cannot change the ideology of a fucking Baptist. You can change the ideology of a Christian.
Slow down. Everybody slow down. Triple Black. Here's where the issue lies. You pulled me in, and then you said the leader of the show didn't answer. There's nothing I never not answer. I don't even live my real life like that. I don't really play a lot of games, right? So there's no need for me to tiptoe around this shit with you on a panel where we're not even face to face. This regular shit. So now I gave you the breakdown, right? So don't include me in what y'all talking about. Y'all talking about denominations.
Absolutely.
So what we know to be the truth, what we know to be the truth ain't that shit. And I'm not saying shit like that, but it's not the same thing, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
That's for sure.
The part that you're missing, Trip, is what she's doing. She's not saying independent fundamental. She's saying independent fundamental Baptist. That's the difference. It's like if you look at a math problem and you see the two next to the parentheses and the other two things inside of the parentheses together. That's how you got to kind of view it, right? So she's saying she's a fundamental Baptist, but I'm independent of all these other churches.
Exactly.
She's not changing anything. She's just describing herself with adjectives. So let's get past that.
I'm trying to be red pill. Baptists are hardcore.
Red pill show. Okay, let's move forward.
Baptists are hardcore. Okay. Let me ask you the last question, and I'll let this go. What do you not agree with Baptists, like traditional Baptists, that makes you independent? What's your disagreement?
I have some minute differences. But I think that they're important enough to distinguish myself. So, like a lot of
what are the fundamental differences that you have with Baptists?
So, like I was saying, one of the primary ones is that I'm post-trib. I'm not pre-trib. Another one is that I don't believe in altar calls. Another one is that I'm not a Calvinist. Another one is that I don't believe in lordship salvation. So those are different things that some Baptists believe in, and I don't, and I'm making a distinction between me and them.
But how the hell can you call yourself a Baptist if that's some of the pillars of that shit? That's crazy to me.
It's not a pillar of being a Baptist. It's just some things that Baptists believe in.
Go ahead, John.
I got a question. Oh, my bad. How you doing, Hemp?
What's up?
And how y'all doing on the show? Hey, Triple J, I got a question for you.
What's happening, bro?
Why are you putting so much weight on Baptists? What does the Bible actually teach about denominations?
But I'm just saying, it is what it, well, I guess I'll be on the YouTube shit, so I'm just heavy pressure all the time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, I'll be on Big Ham Show all the time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's just heavy pressure. Maybe it wasn't called for what I'm talking about. But I'm just on principle. You know what I'm saying? People talking about principle all the time. Shit, damn. You know what I'm saying?
So
come on.
What did Paul say about denominations, or in light of denominations and in light of following people denominations? What did Paul say about that?
Man, I'm not even on that. I'm not even on that. I'm just about principle.
So look at this, Triple Black. Real quick, John, you can finish that point, but just look at this, Triple Black. Baptist denominations in the United States. There's 90 roles here. Southern Baptist, Seventh-day Baptist, separate Baptist, regular Baptist, Reformed Baptist, progressive, primitive Baptist, original free will Baptist, old regular Baptist, old missionary Baptist, National Primitive Baptist Convention, National Missionary Baptist Convention. There's 90 denominations of Baptists right here in the Wikipedia. So are we treating Ginny like her notion is so far-fetched?
No, I guess. So you calling our basically our religion is flimsy, which I didn't even know that.
Baptist, just a lot of them, bro.
Baptist is not a religion. Baptist is a denomination. You have to
right.
separate.
I'm just saying that the denomination maybe is just flimsy. My bad. I don't mean no harm, man. I'm just,
So this is one of the reasons why I didn't really want to come up, but I did want to come up.
Correct.
These type of conversations is what gives
people a bad taste about Christianity.
No, give podcast his arguments that he makes against the church. This most definitely, because it's like what Hemp just showed you, the different Baptist churches, organizations that exist. It shouldn't be that way, whether it be Baptist, Pentecostal, or Catholic, or
Christian.
It should just be Genesis to Revelations, and we take the principles, and then we live by the principles. But
which is holiness. Which is holiness.
Jesus.
So
holy means.
So you mean to tell me nobody from the Israelite community is flimsy? So everybody else is flimsy.
So what end up happening is we separate by these groups, right? To self-identify as something different because we interpret or we interpret different or we see something different, so therefore breaks off and becomes this other separate group. And
Okay.
this is why I really hate these conversations, because when people like podcasts hear this, and podcast, you my brother. I'm really not trying to just.
No, it's all good, bro. Because you know I wouldn't have even entertained this shit this long. So
yeah. But one thing though, John, did you just get here?
Yeah. Well, I've been here for maybe 20 minutes, maybe.
Oh yeah, because we've been talking pretty straightforward. People have been able to give their opinions, thoughts, views, and we've been able to get answers, and then we let people decide. We ain't been telling nobody they wrong. I jokingly told Ginny she was getting an ass kicked, but what we did was present information, and then you would present information to refute it, and it was just the arguments like that. But it hasn't been a hate these type of conversations. Even podcast, he just asked questions, then he got answers. He won some, he got kicked off, so. It's actually been better than what you may have assumed today.
No. Actually,
he's just talking specifically about this particular sector, though. I know.
Yeah. Just in particular, actually been on since podcast got kicked off, like the hundreds of dollars got exchanged.
Yeah.
But you're right. I didn't catch the whole floor of the show, but I don't think the floor, because I know who you are. I know the floor show went good, and I know you kept it positive. I already understand.
Everybody did a good job.
I'm just saying that the last 5 to 10 minutes when. Triple T and then the other guy that went before Triple T,
absolutely.
And then and then Jenny. I guess her name is Jenny. Make sure I don't know if I said her name right. I kept hearing this conversation about like how we separate the church, and I think Jenny kept pressing like Calvinist and trying to get the guy to say, "I'm a Christian." What type of Christian? It's like it really shouldn't be that. It really should just be that we're all believers in Christ.
Amen.
Right.
I mean, but the thing about it is,
hold on, Triple Black. John, here's the thing. I would understand that because I'm one of these people who say these folks that's not actually practicing the Christianity calling themselves Christians. Call yourself something else, right? So I kind of understood where he was coming from with the Baptist thing. It's just that it wasn't worth it. But the fact of the matter is that we live in a labeled society, right? So everybody they want you to damn near wear the labels on your forehead because everybody is cherry picking. They take something with 10 principles and they say, yeah, well, 2 of those stop me from doing what I want to do, so I ain't gonna do those. So I'm gonna take these 8, and then I'm gonna take 2 from over here, 9 from over. That's what everybody does, which is why you get these labels.
I want to address one of Triple Black's points real quick. Y'all get in. I'm going to sleep for real. I'm not staying up with y'all all night.
Just leave the live on. We'll be all right without you.
Oh, shit. Ain't the basement with the $2 says, God damn, I agree with Jenny on the Pope. John the Baptist with $2 says, John the Baptist was an independent zealot. Double R Films with $2 says, you can't use no cupcake zone but eat cupcakes. Lauren Mack with the $2 says, it's absolutely Kidney Bean's fault. Bob with the $5 says, Protestantism is what happens when you don't have a central authority. Catholicism is a true authority. Omar Smith with the $5 says, Hemp, I know the sister under your watch, but I'm getting ready to choke a stick and delete a brick about Jenny. I don't know what bar. No, bro, you're not. First off, y'all can't mess with Jenny. Jenny, how tall are you?
I'm 6 foot tall.
Yeah, y'all ain't messing with Jenny, man. Jenny punching down on y'all motherfuckers.
Don't
one thing I see, huh?
Don't insult me like that.
I'm just saying, bro. You ever had somebody punch down on you? That shit hurt.
Climbing trees.
Leverage, bro. So Triple Black. One thing that I'm not saying anybody's soft and even about that, but what I do see a stark difference is order. So when you see the brothers like out, you don't see a bunch of like, they'll do videos, right? Of course, right? The clips, but generally there's one brother talking. There's nobody butting in. There's 2 brothers reading, and they stay in order. They stay in line, and they stay where they are at that particular time. Even with the brothers on the panel. So like, let's say it's my panel, Rick Judah up here. If you see a bunch of brothers up here, it's very unlikely that we're going to be talking over each other because there's an order based on who's in charge on that particular panel. So there's more structure there from what I've seen, in term as opposed to like standard Christianity.
Man, y'all get a whole microphone be yelling like I can't have a conversation.
No, you're right, but it's just. But what I'm saying is, it's one person yelling Ruthless. If you watch it again, you'll see everybody else ain't saying shit.
You got a big ass mic though about this big.
Hey, him. And to your point though, you're right. You're actually right about the order part. For instance, like when even the Muslims and even in the Hebrew Israelites, I know just from watching them and then comparing them to the Christian church. The Christian church actually does like strong masculine, feminine. I mean, strong masculine order. It is more the Christian church is more feminine now.
Yeah.
And whenever there's feminine, there's no order. Say that again.